If you're a highly skilled professional applying for jobs from abroad, if you've already migrated and you're applying online again and again and nothing is happening, I want to say this clearly right from the start. There is nothing wrong with your experience, and there is nothing wrong with your capability. And in most cases, there's nothing wrong with your CV. What is wrong is the strategy you've been told to rely on. Now, most senior international professionals I work with have done everything they were advised to do. They have probably optimized their CV, they have updated their LinkedIn profiles, they've applied for senior roles, or even reached out to hiring managers abroad. They tried building connections and relationships with those hiring managers. They've worked or reached out to recruiters, they followed local advice, and yet they met with silence or automated acknowledgements, or just, these polite rejections that don't reflect their level at all, making them feel insignificant. Now, from the outside, it feels personal, like, what can be wrong with me? From the inside, it feels invisible. And that invisibility is deeply destabilizing, especially when you know what you're capable of. Here's the truth most people won't tell you. Online job applications were never designed for senior international talent. They are designed to filter out volume, reduce the risk of all those people that apply, who's the most risky, compare like with like, and they do not assess properly context, international complexity, career trajectory, or even senior judgment. So when international experienced professionals enter that system, they're not being evaluated fairly, they're just being flattened compared to everyone else. Your experience in this instance becomes just keywords. Your leadership just becomes a number of years, and your international value, it just becomes a risk flag. And that's not a reflection of you, is it? That is structural mismatch. The more senior and international you are, the worse this system works. And because senior hiring is rarely driven by job boards and online job applications and applicant tracking systems, or even public postings on these online job boards. Rather, it's driven by visibility, by strategic proximity close to specific people, by reputation, and by trusted networks. And it's also employer-led search, not advertisements. When you rely on applications, you position yourself as one of many, and you position strategically, you are seen as a solution and the only one, and that distinction changes everything. This is especially confronting for skilled migrants who are already onshore. You arrive with the strong credentials, but suddenly you're just underleveled, overlooked, or you get stuck in roles that don't reflect your experience, and it contributes to your frustration. And you start questioning yourself and doubting your ability, and your confidence erodes. And that narrative quietly becomes, maybe just this is how it's now, this is supposed to be. And it's not. It's happening. It's not failure. It's mispositioning. This is why I don't work with job applications. My work is about strategic career positioning in international hiring markets. It's more about understanding how employers actually make decisions for top candidates and then matching their requirements. Reframing experience so it translates across borders, and restoring the visibility outside of these applicant funnels, and establishing that strategic proximity to curated hiring managers and ideal employers. And then repositioning professionals at their true market value. Now, once that alignment is corrected, then the outcomes change. The world becomes a different place without applying at all. The result is usually approaches by top employers. And instead of relying on online applications, sending better CVs, rewriting CVs, I've spent years working at this intersection of international careers and migration and employer systems and post-migration career resets for international candidates. And the pattern it's always the same. Highly capable people are not failing. They're playing the wrong game because no one ever showed them the right one. And if you are a senior professional navigating international roles from a distance, or a skilled migrant who feels professionally diminished by the process after you have migrated, I want you to know this. Your experience still matters. You are still valuable. Your career is not over. And invisibility is not your destiny. But strategy matters. Positioning matters. And how you enter the market more than effort ever will. This is the work I do quietly and selectively with only a few top candidates, and strategically with professionals who cannot afford to get this wrong. So if you're a senior international professional exploring new opportunities abroad, or if you're a skilled migrant who want to get your professional career back on track after you have landed in your new country, there is a link below to work with me.